Hey everybody, Cool Cucumber here with another interviewee. Would you care to introduce yourself to everybody?
Yes, I'm. My name is Justin Thorne. Um, Not sure if I'm supposed to be in character for most of this, but
Not yet.
all right. I uh, I had a few years of tabletop experience, starting about 3 years ago, almost to the day actually, with Pathfinder, game that lasted about a year. Went on and off then for about a year or so until I started regularly playing tabletops again. A bit of 5e and 3.5e on the side. This is my first time doing anything that isn't Dungeons and Dragons, though, so this will be a bit interesting. I'm not big of a Trekkie myself, but I'm always willing to try new things. I've always kind of been interested, uh, and here I am.
All right, I have two questions for you before we start the in-character portion of the interview.
That'll be
So,
interesting.
first question. You selected a Vulcan, not only a Vulcan, but one who rejects some of the Vulcan logic, who finds logic in emotion. How did you come to that conclusion, that idea initially? Because that's very fascinating to me.
So I originally came to this idea mostly because I was kind of thinking about how honestly, how I would play a Vulcan, and I was like, well, I want to make it something. I want to put my mark on something. And so I kind of went back to, I guess, my personality in a sense, and I kind of thought about that, and I was like, okay, what about something where you just don't show emotion, but you definitely feel it. You control it enough where you know it's there. And I kind of just went further along with that and kind of combined a little bit of the Romulan logic into the Vulcan, and boom, perfect mixture. Put it in the oven for a bit, and perfecto.
All right. So my second question is actually about the Romulan Star Empire. A lot of people initially said they wanted to be in the Romulans because, well, backstabbing, betraying, basically the rogue agency. Klingons are barbarians, Romulans are rogues. So
Hmm.
why specifically did the Romulans draw you initially?
Honestly, I am an information collector. I see it, I collect it, I know it forever. So something like information collecting is my specialty. But combined with that, I do have, as much as I like to be a good guy, I do have a bit of a dark side, which would be perfect in something like that. Whether it be a double agent or just honest guy trying to help the world as a whole, it fits my, specialty in a way. And I just figured there'd be a lot of character exploration with a Vulcan who rejected the Vulcans and doesn't belong in either the Vulcans or the Romulans, because both the Romulans and the character would have something to gain there, in a sense. Maybe they're both gaining what they want at odds with one another, but it provides an interesting little, I guess, uh, leverage point, if you will.
Very fascinating. All right. I'm going to give you just a few seconds to get into character because the next section is going to be actual RP. Theater of the mind, but actual RP.
All right. I think
So
I'm good here.
you are currently in a meditation chamber aboard your starship. You're on in this chamber because you've had a recent surge of emotions. You don't know if it's because of a disease or because of some psionic disturbance in the area or what, but you're currently trying to handle it. You focus your mind, you focus your thoughts. What is the first emotion you feel? Describe it to me.
Confusion, a bit of frustration,
What
best I can describe it.
what color is the confusion? What does it smell like?
Yellow. It smells oddly sour.
All right. That emotion passes out of your mind as emotions often do, and another one takes its place. Please describe this emotion in a similar manner.
Smooth, but cautious, calm.
Excellent. At this time, somebody enters the meditation chamber. It is a huge faux pas for a Vulcan, but not necessarily so for a Romulan. What are you doing wasting time? You should be gathering information, doing work.
I'm simply gathering my thoughts so that I may work more efficiently.
Efficiency. How very Vulcan. Perhaps
Would you rather I waste time bashing my head against the wall?
No, that would be Reman. I'll leave you to your work. The Romulan leaves. The door shuts behind you. A new motion enters your mind. Describe this one.
More of an anger at that, but it's passing. Kind of like someone insulted you and walked away. You don't want to pursue it, but it's definitely there.
All right. Now, something different, not an emotion, enters your mind. This is a Vulcan child you mind melded with when you were a child. You weren't sure how to do it, you shouldn't have done it, but you were both curious and so you tried it anyways. What is this child's gender?
Female.
Little Vulcan girl.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You hear the thoughts enter your mind. Why are we doing this? The elders said it was dangerous, but I'm curious. Will it hurt?
Respond here?
Yes, please respond.
No. It should not hurt. I'm curious too. It is something we both are interested in, and we might as well attempt it if we are to do it in the future. Am I not correct?
Okay. Let me see if I can remember how it goes. My mind to your mind. Your thoughts to my thoughts? I don't think I'm doing it right. I'm not feeling anything. And scene. Really quickly as we end the interview, do you have anything you want to say to the other interviewees?
I mean, besides the obvious, good luck. Hope you make it. I hope to see you on the starship. I mean, I don't really have much else to say. Until we meet again. I'm not good with people interactions, my dude.
All right. Well, until next time, stay cool.